Find CD. Now let's look at this figure. I'm noticing that CA is the same distance as DA, and there's also a right angle here, which means perpendicular. So this AB forms a perpendicular bisector with segment CD, which means we have a reflection situation. Also means point B is the same distance from C and D as is point A. Now we need to find the length CD, which is this whole way across from here to here. All we're given is AB and BD, but we do know that we have a right triangle here, so we can use our friend the Pythagorean theorem and then find this unknown length here, this AD, and then we can apply that to find the whole length CD. Okay, so we're going to say that C squared equals A squared plus B squared. And C squared, C represents the hypotenuse. In this case, it's 20 centimeters. So I'm going to put 20 squared equals, and it really doesn't matter what you use for A and B. I'm just going to use 12 for A, and then plus B squared like that. So let's go ahead and simplify. 20 squared is 400, and 12 squared is 144, plus B squared. Then subtract 144 from both sides. And that's going to leave 256 equals B squared. And to solve for B, you need to square root both sides. Take the positive square root. I'll write that up here. So the square root of 256 is B. And I know my perfect squares, so I know 16 times 16 is 256. And so I can just put 16 equals B. And if you didn't know that, you could just use your calculator, square root 256, you're good to go. Okay, so B is 16, and B represented this length AD. So I can put 16 up here, 16 centimeters. So when we set this up, this C represented BD, which was 20 centimeters. A represented the 12 centimeters, the AB segment. And then this little b represented the measurement AD in the right triangle. Okay, so 16 centimeters here. Now we know that since segment AB is a perpendicular bisector, that segment AC also has to measure 16 centimeters. So the length CD is 16 centimeters plus 16 centimeters, or 32 centimeters. Okay, for this situation it was a little more complicated. You had to apply the Pythagorean theorem first and then use your knowledge of perpendicular bisectors to find the length of CD.